Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Oh my God. Finally, it has literally been no sunshine here for about the last 2 weeks. We have literally had rain every freaking day. When the sun came out, it was like this big orange thing, and everybody was going like this because it's literally just been that bad. I don't know how people in Seattle or London and things like that make it every single day with clouds and rain. I just can't take it no more. But I'm sitting out here enjoying this evening, get Jobu his refill, and I'm really just getting back into the swing of things on the channel. I still don't know why my original channel was shut down. But I'm trying to make sure that we do things differently. One thing that you can say is different right now is we don't have quite as many Eagle trolls right now because they're a little scared. It's kind of funny because when I said in the beginning of, the off season that, listen, it's hard to repeat in the NFC East. The NFC East is a crazy division. Since they repeated in the 2003-2004 season, there has not been a repeat winner. On average, the team that wins the division drops by 3.4 games. That's a fact. And when I said that to them, they're like, "Oh, you picked the Cowboys last year." I said, "No." I thought the Cowboys would go 10-6. I thought that might be enough to win the division. I thought that might be enough to make the playoffs. And it would have been enough to make the playoffs, but not win the division. So, if you want to say I picked the Cowboys win, fine. Go ahead. And you guys may still win it, but you see it's not going to be easy like it was last year. Because think about this. First 11 games last year, you only lost one. So to match what you did last year, that means you got to roll off the next 9 games. Yeah. But you can feel it in the air now. It's cool. It's crisp. We got a fire going right now. If our Cowboys... let's go back to the channel for a second here. Like I said, we're trying to clean things up. I've got moderators now on the live streams that are going through, and if you're just here to be an ass, they're going to go ahead and drop you. And one thing that I am really sick and tired of people saying is, you're a clickbaiter. You're doing this stuff for clicks. Well, you know what? That won't be a problem anymore. If you truly think that I'm a clickbaiter, when I see that you make a comment like that, I'll just go ahead and block you in the channel. That way, you don't have to worry about me putting out clickbait for you. I think that's reasonable, right? If you really think that I'm a clickbaiter, then don't watch what I have out there. Now, if our Cowboys are going to be successful, the missing ingredient for our team has been, since the 90s, has been the defense. I look at this defense, and this defense looks legit. It doesn't look like it's done with smoke and mirrors. 6 sacks last week. It wasn't about overpowering guys, per se. It was actually about the scheme. It was actually about the stunts that they did. The blitzes that were timed just right. Maybe that's just a little too low. Turn up just a little bit more. It's about an attitude. And this clip right here tells you all you need to know about Kris Richard.
Scrambles, throws back across his body, caught at the 30, made a linebacker miss.
I gotta make tackles, man. Now, remember now. Hey, forgiveness is a powerful thing. So forgive yourself. We're gonna have another rock, right? Do what we practice. You a hell of a tackler now, all right? You a hell of a tackler. Run for.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. That right there is coaching. He knew his player was feeling down. He goes over to him, gets into him, lets him know what he needs to do to get his head in there. And what does he turn around and do? He gets a sack. That is the difference between winning and losing. When you look back, Dez Bryant didn't fail the Cowboys. The Cowboys failed Dez Bryant. Think back to that Seattle game where Dez was, give me the ball. He just was so passionate. He wants to win. That's the bottom line with Dez Bryant. He wanted to win. But it was a coaching staff that failed him. It was at that moment when you see that your player is losing it. That's when coaching comes in. That's when somebody should have went over there with Dez Bryant. Do you remember Dez Bryant going on the sidelines and just squatting, looking at the field like, F this stuff? If Vontae Davis hadn't already quit at halftime, you might have seen Dez Bryant just say, the hell with this, I'm out of there. You then saw him on the sidelines sitting there by himself, just losing it. And that was the time that coaching comes about. Kris Richard wouldn't let him sit there and pout like that. Kris Richard would have gotten him and said, hey, dude, listen, forget about it. We need you, dog. Here's what we're going to do to take care of the situation. Here's what I need you to do to be successful. I look at Kris Richard, and to me, he's got leader written all over him because people will fall in line. People believe in him, and you can see the results on the field. Is the meter that fire when I said that just all of a sudden got bigger? Was that me, or did that happen? We are truly lucky and blessed that Seattle was dumb enough to let that guy go. Because I got to be honest, he is truly the difference maker. One final thought here. A lot of people are surprised about Bryce Butler being brought back in. The interesting thing, since we're talking about Dez Bryant, is Dez and Butler worked out a lot in the offseason with the route guru. Bryce thought he was a lot more than what he really was. You look at the Arizona Cardinals that have scored 6 points. 6 points, and you're telling me you couldn't use him? He got a slice of humble pie. You know the old saying, the grass is always greener on the other side, at least until you get your ass over on the other side? So with that slice of humble pie, with being unemployed and not knowing where your next meal's coming from, that will kind of change your opinion to being arrogant. It really will. But this, I think, is actually the new and improved Dallas Cowboys, because let's think about this. We've had other players now that have kind of belittled the Cowboys on social media and things, and they've just big enough to kind of brush it off and realize that this is social media now. This is the end thing. This is what these young guys do. Don't take it personal. Because in the end, all that matters is what you do on the football field. And the other thing for the Cowboys is, if Terrence Williams gets suspended, then you've got a guy that you can just plug right back in who knows the system. Because Lord knows, we don't change much. Yeah, it feels like football now. And I'm loving every minute of being out here. As always, guys, thank you all for being part of the Jobu Sports Report. We're going to continue to try and bring you the best. We're going to continue to try and innovate. We're going to continue to talk about what else the Dallas Cowboys in life. I'm Mark Holmes with my buddy CowboyJobu. And I'm going to chill out here a little bit before I go to bed, because it is just wonderful out here. I'll see you guys soon. Hey, Jobu, did you see that over there? Did something move over there? You know it's very bad to steal Jobu's rum. I'll see you guys in the morning. I wouldn't take your rum, buddy.